mistakes that you've made in your life can and should be used to your advantage so that you can improve your life exponentially. It's, and that comes down to you just learning the lesson and understanding how you made that mistake before, and then swearing and making a promise to yourself that you never will make that mistake again. If you repeat the same mistake over and over and over again, it's just the universe trying to tell you to learn your lesson. And for me, yesterday was super productive and I was very hard working. I got a lot of work done and I helped others to the best of my abilities. Before yesterday, for the previous 2 days, I actually fell off my productivity. My work, how much work I actually got done was dropping. And that was only in the afternoons for some reason. And I couldn't understand why until I found out that it's my diet. When I eat too much food, then I can feel too tired afterwards, and that can lead me to having poorer work standards, and then I can get less work done. That is not who I am. I was not like that before, and now that I understood that mistake yesterday, I took that into action, and that's why I had a very successful day. That was undisturbed. I ate exactly the way I wanted to, and it was ideal for me to make more progress on my self-image improvement journey. I don't know how many days I'm into my self-image improvement challenge right now. I've been improving it for about 27 days, and your self-image could be the limiting factor of your success. Your self-image is how you mentally see yourself. If you see yourself as someone who achieves all of your goals that you set for yourself, you will inevitably achieve all of your goals. It's that simple, and you've got to work on it through visualizations and telling yourself over and over again that you are that type of person. And you have to really convince yourself that you're already that type of person. You have to see in your mind that you are that type of person, and you're thinking from his perspective, acting in his perspective, and really getting immersed in what being in his shoes is like. And yesterday, I was really using my time well. I was very productive when studying my advice and understanding more about business, because that's the main thing I'm focusing on right now. When I was using one of the tasks, I actually found something really interesting out. I used AI to my advantage for the first time ever in my life. I may have used AI to generate images that I found interesting, and then I shared that amongst my friends, and they were really amazed at what AI could actually do, until I found out that its potential of just making images, that's just the tip of the iceberg. I actually used ChatGPT to answer a very complicated question and a task to do of just typing up bits and pieces about business that I couldn't really understand, and it saved me at least 1 to 2 hours of just researching about the field of what I was studying in my niche, and it literally, and that gave me the thought, why isn't this taught in schools? And I understand that it's still plagiarism, just copy and pasting what you learnt from AI. But in my opinion, I believe that if you use AI to your advantage and you understand how it actually found those things, and you know how to find those things, but you're using it to save time and you're using it to save effort, that's still a good reason to use it. You have to make sure that when it gives you a summary of text, you have to summarize it in your own words without just copy and pasting. You get the idea. Plagiarism, I'm completely against it. I've never plagiarized before, and even if I did, it would be 5% plagiarism. So nothing massive at all. So I'm going to learn how to use AI to my advantage so I can understand the concepts of other business models and niches I can get into for content creation. I'm understanding how much more benefits it will bring in the future, because AI, we've been told for many years now, longer than I've been born. I'm 17, and everyone's been saying before I was born that robots are going to replace our jobs. And AI is going to be one of those types of robots. So may as well use it now to your advantage so that you can become irreplaceable right now. That's exactly what I'm trying to do, and that's exactly what I'm determined to do. Because I don't want to be replaced. I'm sure you don't want to be replaced. We need to use AI to our advantage now, and we have to use it in the right ways, and we have to use it in ways that doesn't make us weak, such as copy and pasting text without understanding how to actually do the task that you've been given and understanding what the text actually says when ChatGPT gives you a prompt back. We all understand what I mean. My main priority right now, I need to focus and direct as much attention to it as possible, is to visualize myself becoming the best version of myself and adopting the following characteristics I'm sharing with you on screen. And that involves studying and planning advice into definite action. So whenever I study something on an online educational platform, I have to actually make sure that what I learn, that has to be a thing to remember when the time comes, or set it down into an actionable step that I need to take instantly. And as soon as I learn something and as soon as I apply it, that ingrains the lesson that I've learned in my mind more deeply, because I understand it and I've used it to my advantage before. So I'm transforming the way that I study knowledge now, and I'm actually using because knowledge is potential power. Everyone used to say that knowledge is power, but it is power, but you have to use knowledge to your advantage, just like using AI, because AI is also power, but it's only potential power if you use it to your advantage. When you are studying, you have to actually know what you're looking at, and you can't just say, yep, that sentence makes sense, let's copy and paste it, and that's the lesson learned today. Because that's how I used to study. I used to just copy and paste text and say, look, this is all I've learned, and that's all I used to do at school. And that, if I were to be tested on that, I'd get a flat 0 F minus. So I'm studying it. Yesterday, I was really using the mastermind principle, as you can see on screen. And my mastermind group is just my family, and we all have very ambitious goals that are pretty much the same, and I've been helping them out, and they've been helping me out. They're giving me much advice. I'm actually really, they are complimenting me quite a lot now, and I'm actually amazed at how much work they're actually putting in, and I'm very proud to be one of their family members, and my family is only going to become more popular as time goes on. So my mastermind alliance is going excellent right now, and before I never used to engage in that much, until now. So another thing that I need to do is to give feedback to my own videos. Just watch them back, see why they're over 20 minutes long. Well, none of my videos are over 20 minutes long, but as soon as I see a video that feels way too long, I have to understand where I'm yapping, why not to yap, and just carry on speaking about useless things, using more hand gestures more. That's something I'm trying to do, and also be more expressive in my face. Don't speak like a robot like this and have no tone. I have to engage you guys as much as possible, and we can actually do this right now. We can improve our lives so much easier by improving our self-image. That is why I'm doing my self-image improvement challenge. I'm on the climb towards day 30, and when you just do it for at least a few days, just do it for 3 days of just visualizing yourself successful as much as possible, and then eventually it will become much easier to do that, and then you'll find it much easier to get more results, and your work will feel effortless. You'll become a lot more productive throughout the day. You'll become a lot more disciplined, and you'll feel a lot more proud of all the progress you're making, and you'll enjoy the process of every single step towards your attainment of your desire. And I want you to experience that as much as possible, and especially to the best of your abilities, because my life has been changed from improving my self-image. I'm glad that has been a concept that has been a field of study by Psycho-Cybernetics by Maxwell Maltz. I'm so grateful for having found that book, and that book alone has changed the course of my life so that I can become successful much more easier and inspire you guys to do the same. I wish you all the best on your self-improvement journeys, and of course, have a good one, make the most of it, and peace out.